Hello guys, and welcome to yet another video log. It's been 2 weeks since I posted the last video log. I didn't enter any birds for Barcelona, so there wasn't much to tell last week. So now a new video log with enough to tell you all about the last race that we did. It was St. Vincent, the international version. So St. Vincent Zwiers is what they call it over here. I entered this race with 6 birds. 5 out of them have returned at the moment, and 2 birds won a very good prize. This one, of course, the best one. This again, I showed her a couple of weeks also, is Aurora. Aurora also won the 5th MPO St. Vincent a couple of weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. As a yearling, she already won the 6th National Argent, and this week she won the 11th National St. Vincent Zwiers, which makes her total on 3 very good prizes on 3 basketing attempts. So 3 top prizes on 3 races, which is of course exceptional. I'm very happy with this bird, very lucky to have a bird like this. Especially because I had another bird for this quality named Neo. I put him in the breeding loft, so it's always waiting and seeing if another bird of that caliber will rise up and take its part. Well, in this case, Aurora certainly did. At this moment, I'm not sure if I'm going to race her again this year. Probably not. Pigeons is in 3 weeks now, basketing in 2 weeks, and her partner only arrived today, so she's not on a good, decent nesting position when basketing for Pigeons, and I'm only going to race her when she's 100% fit and 100% ready to do her stuff again. So in total, 3 basketing, winning the 5th MPO St. Vincent 2019, the 6th National Argent 2018, and now the 11th National St. Vincent Zwiers in 2019. A really exceptional bird. Her father is an original from Korteheide. We exchanged some birds in 2016, at the end of 2016. Her father, so an original Korteheide, is a half-brother of the Kleine Blauwe, his winner of 1st National St. Vincent. Also a grandson to Marianne, which is another national winner from St. Vincent from his. Her mother is Iris. Iris I had from joint breeding with Jelle Jellema. Bred from his son Rika with my Golden Future. Golden Future is also a daughter to Rika from Arjan Baines, which is one of the best breeding hens that ever lived. And she certainly passed her genes down to her daughter Golden Future, because there are not many breeding hens in the Netherlands that were so exceptional as my Golden Future. Unfortunately, she isn't alive anymore. I told you in a previous video log she died. But her blood will run through this loft for many years to come. Also, my second arrival from National St. Vincent Zwiers was a double granddaughter to Golden Future. Her name is Pandora. I name my birds after Greek mythology. So guys, this is the second bird that arrived from National St. Vincent. Her name is Pandora. Pandora is an inbred to my foundation hen Golden Future, and so she's a niece to Aurora. Her father is Artemis, which is a full brother to Iris, the mother of Aurora, and her mother is Constance, which is also one of the better hens that I have. Constance herself won the 17th National St. Vincent, is a daughter to Golden Future and a half sister to Le Bernard, winner of the first National St. Vincent at my loft. At this moment, she was entered as a 4th bird on St. Vincent ZLU. As a yearling, she made a very decent result on Agen. She won the 111th National on a very hard race. This year I entered her on St. Vincent MPO race, and she was a little too late to win a prize. That's why I dropped her from number 2 to number 4 on the entry list, which of course now is a big mistake. But still, this hen is quite small. It's quite lean actually for a bird of mine. When you compare her to Aurora, Aurora has a very broad chest, lots of space for muscles and lungs. This bird is just a little smaller. It's possibly the inbred, because she's bred from half brother to half sister, of course. At this moment, Pandora has thrown her second flight. As you can see, what I normally do is when I see this, I bite off the top of the flight that isn't thrown yet, like this. So just a single bite, and it's said that they will keep the flight a little longer, a couple of days. Well, a couple of days can make a difference, of course. So for this on this side, actually she hasn't thrown it yet, so she has a full wing. So a couple of days it can get you, and it can just be enough to get to the end of the season. For this bird, it's not a problem at all. She just threw her second flight, and her third flight will be thrown normally after Perpignan, so which is basketing in 2 weeks. We'll see if she recovers very well. I will basket her for Perpignan. I'm not sure. She already made 1,000 kilometer races, which is normally enough for the birds. Sometimes I race them free. I used to race them all free 1,000 kilometer races on the midday releases. But now on the international races, which have a morning release, they've been very tough this year, so that's probably the reason why I only will race them twice this year. Also, I have a decent team of racers left for Perpignan. The first mission now is Narbonne. Yesterday I was entering for International Marseille, which I didn't enter. I have a very small team of racers. I just moved in the summer of 2016. I started breeding here in 2017. So my team consists of mainly yearlings and a couple of 2-year-olds like this one. It's not a very broad and strong team yet, but there's enough quality to win some top prizes when you just pick your flights and don't want to enter all with only a couple of birds. So that's the reason why I skipped Marseille. I'm probably going to race the yearlings on Narbonne again. I'm not sure if I'm racing all the yearlings, especially the winner of the 3rd national, 4th international, and the 17th national. I'm not sure about them yet. They're looking fine at the moment, but they have to be absolutely perfect shape upcoming Monday for me if I want to decide to basket them. Of course, they will get the full preparation till the time, a lot of rich energy food, and we'll see what happens. I'll tell you next week when I've basketed for Narbonne. I will let you know if they're in the race. If they're in the race, I will try to shoot a film of the arrivals. It's not so easy to shoot the arrivals because you never know when the birds arrive, of course, but we'll see and try. Hopefully it works. The yearlings are currently breeding. They laid their eggs last week, so they will be entered on about approximately 10 days of breeding for their second race. The same nesting position, Aurora and Pandora, are basketed for St. Vincent, so it's possible to win a decent prize on that position. It's not my favorite position. My favorite position is youngsters from a week. Main reason is because you can easily win top prizes with cocks also on that position, and on eggs I didn't have very much success with cocks on that position, so probably hence will make the great show on Narbonne. We'll see. For now, this is it. Thank you all for watching again. Also, thank you a lot for all the nice words that I've received a couple of weeks about the results. I'm very happy with it. I hope you will keep on watching these video logs. Hope you learn something from them and see the system that I use, the birds that I use for doing this. The system that I use is not suitable for all birds, I have to be honest. It's quite hard training 2.5 hours a day with full feed all the time. But if you do it a couple of years, you will get birds that are very good and suitable for that system. I also have that problem sometimes when I import some other strain of birds. Yeah, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't work. And when they don't work, yeah, okay, just they'll go, of course. These birds have proven to be able to win on this system. They have a very good stamina, these birds, because of the training, of course, of 2.5 hours a day. The lot of training races that I give them in preliminary training races before the first marathon race, they've made over 2,000 kilometers. Then they make 2 or 3 races from 1,000 kilometers, daily training 2.5 hours. So, and you can see the difference from this system and also the lot of training. Because, for example, this bird and Aurora, they arrived last Sunday. It's now Tuesday, and also yesterday evening on Monday, so a day after arrival they did a full evening training for 1.5 hours. So that's how fast they recover. Of course, the total recovery pills from Belgavet and the Vitaboli tablets from Belgica de Weert do their job. Also, of course, the additional supplements in the drinking water for recovery will all do their job, but the main thing is these birds are exceedingly strong and recover very fast, and that's the reason why they can win head prizes also in very difficult conditions. So enough talk about the birds, enough talk for now on this video log. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.